Is there a guy we can talk to repair our ship here? Somebody mentioned someone. It might have been for like selling stuff.
A bit long. Get those cleaned out. 15 hours.
So when they say 15-hour shifts, are they talking Earth hours or New Atlantis hours?
I think that's the joke. I think it's New Atlantis
Hey,
hours.
what can I do for you?
My ship needs some repairs.
Sure thing. We'll get...
Okay, so this is the guy
Okay, no problem.
that allows us to shipbuilder. Okay.
Okay.
17 hours in.
Yeah.
This looks cool.
We got like 8 to 10 minutes left, so I'm not actually gonna mess with this, but we should do this at some point.
You should just do it between
Maybe next week.
weeks, basically.
Alright. Okay, what if instead of using transit, we just teleport directly to the... Or not, I guess. Fine.
You know, it occurs to me that...
Why are we making so much... Why are we clonking around?
You will be scanned as you enter the city.
It occurs to me that we never used the Steam Remote Play feature. That would probably be something we could add productively to spoiler warning seasons.
In what sense, Red Scar?
I mean, like, we could... It would make it easier to play hot seat stuff, for example. Or, like,
Oh, yeah,
one
yeah.
of us could screw... Like, we could each put a hand on the ball and screw around with the ship designer for a while. Like, over the course of... If we could just spend next week just fucking with the ship.
I think we're going to be a little preoccupied with the first half of the episode next week.
Yeah, the way you handle things.
Depending on how far we get here.
Not bad.
Ah.
So excited to see Tony after work.
Donna is really excited to meet Tony.
Is this an actual aquarium or is it a fake aquarium?
Well, it's an aquarium in a video game, so it doesn't actually exist.
Okay, Chris, yes. Technically, all video game aquariums are fake.
They look like textures.
But, like, in universe, is there supposed to be water in those? Or are they, like... We gave the aesthetic of having an aquarium here, but, like... It's just a glass wall, and like the back of the wall, like the inside is painted blue, and we got some stuff that looks like, you know, aquatic plants.
I will say, I did get that was an in-universe question. I thought you meant, like, is this actually, like, structured like an aquarium, or is it a piece of scenery that would not be able to have fish swimming around inside it?
Wow.
Vladimir. Vlad, come in. Come in. The eye's gone completely dark. I can't reach...
Oh no, we've closed the eye.
Noel, Starborn, came out of nowhere.
Gee, I wonder what the fuck happened.
Get out of there!
He already left. Said he was
Wait,
going
wait, we are reaching him.
to the lodge.
I thought we said to play the last thing, but now we're talking to him. What?
Barrett, he's still breathing, but oh God, all that blood.
Hello, Constellation. Are you there?
No.
Who are you? What did you do to our friends?
Hello, you've reached Domino's.
And now that I'm here, your part in glimpsing the Unity is over.
Oh, we're fighting against a game engine. That makes sense. Should we try to tell him, oh no, please stop, or ask him what the Unity is?
Whatever you think is the right choice.
I'm already on my way. Say goodbye to your friends. It won't be long.
Bye, guys.
Forget about us. That Starborn
Hey, I mean, maybe if they're like,
Move it somewhere
they're
they
at the
can't
point of
find it.
murdering people, we should rethink what we're
Down
doing.
here and get those artifacts ready to move.
You mean get those artifacts ready to move?
What about everyone on the Eye? We can't.
We
leave them to
physically
die.
carried each one in our ass.
Oh,
to
wait,
this
stop.
place.
This is
So
a
this
big-
determines
yeah.
whom gets definitely not murdered in this quest.
Chris, is there an option that you think we'd be negligent to pick or not to pick?
It depends on who we want to be playing the video game with after this mission, basically.
I think
You
so.
want me to just come out and say it?
Presumably, if we go to the Eye, Sam dies, and if we don't go to the Eye, like Sarah or Barrett dies or something like that is my feeling. I can't say I particularly care about Sam Co.
This makes no sense to me. Why would you just grab the artifact and bring it with you?
Just grab the artifacts and run. Let's all just scatter to the four winds.
Yeah, like, we picked up the artifact easy enough. Let's just shove them all in my backpack and leave immediately. What happens if we select this?
I think they force you to make the choice.
If they're willing to do all this, they're the last people we want having the artifacts. I'm sorry, this is bigger than all of us.
We don't even really know what the artifacts fucking do.
I'll get started. Hopefully this will only take a few minutes.
Oh,
My
okay.
hands can stop shaking.
Everyone take cover, now.
So what are we
So,
doing? We sticking around or are we going?
I think
Yeah,
this
what do you
should not
think,
just get
Rats?
made for us? I think we should go to the Eye.
the quest says defend the lodge or go to the Eye.
I guess defend the lodge. I don't know. This whole scenario feels so contrived that I feel pretty ambivalent,
Oh, yeah.
to be honest. The only example of a video game doing this in a way that felt 100% organic and like immersive probably was in Far Cry 2, when you like have to protect the clinic or the mercenary scumbags.
All I remember about Far Cry 2 is the incredibly annoying malaria mechanic.
It is intended to be really annoying.
Yeah, I mean, that's the point. My feeling is go to the Eye because I don't... There's not really anyone on the ground here I care that much about. On the other hand, if we don't defend the lodge, do they get all the artifacts? Does it matter? Probably doesn't matter. Like, if we don't defend the lodge, like, they'll get away with, like we'll have evacuated the artifacts, but Sam Co died valiantly defending blah blah blah.
Yeah. So, do what's in your heart.
Far Cry 2 really set unrealistic expectations for how much I would enjoy Far Cry 3.
So, Rutskarn, your feeling is we should defend the lodge?
I guess, I don't know. The Eye. I was, my first instinct was the Eye, to be honest, but if the idea is that we're protecting the artifact by staying here, I guess story-wise, that's the only thing that makes any sense.
Yeah, I guess it's like do I think they really need me here, or do I really care about the people on the Eye?
Like, it doesn't, like, the whole thing has been about the artifact, so if we can't just, like, throw the artifact in the glove compartment, then I guess we have to stay.
Yeah, you do make a point. Like, that's the thing that makes sense here. Like, we're already here. There's no guarantee we'll get to the Eye in time to change anything. Also, the guy said he was done at the Eye, and he's coming here to, like, so logically, we'd probably go, let's defend the lodge.
If I was at a table, like, playing this, as a tabletop role-playing game, I would ask the GM all of these questions to make sure I understood what the fuck was going on. But afterwards, I would have to say to the other players, like, there's no point in going to the Eye. Whatever happened there already happened there. Like, what value are we going to add by the time we get there?
And that's, I guess, what bugs me about it is you're really choosing who lives and dies, but it's not framed that way. It's framed as like a player action preference. Do you go to the Eye and save your friends or defend the lodge? But mechanically, all you're doing is saying which team do I want to have a sacrifice take place on.
It's shockingly dysfunctional, actually.
I mean, I can respect the idea that it's not literally just the Mass Effect choose whether Ashley or Caden ends up getting nuked thing.
That's
there is more to it logically. Like, it's not just like, hey, do you want Sarah to die, or do you want like Sam to die, or like whatever. I think we defend the lodge. Sorry, go ahead.
Every time an NPC death is tied to a dichotomy where like the stakes are so weird and so poorly supported by like what is actually happening, like it makes it very frustrating.
Yeah,
it makes it hard to care.
We do kind of have the problem here that why are none of these things bounded? Did I use all of my? I must have used all of my trauma kits. Whatever. We got 6 med packs, so. What was I saying? I don't remember. Sorry. What did you say? I got sidetracked there. I'm gonna be looking at this in post and going, fuck, why didn't I keep talking? Yeah, all right.
We're staying here.
You really expect them to barge through the front door?
I'm not expecting them to ring the bell.
Could you all keep it down? I have to work here.
Yeah!
Throw that in a suitcase. What are we doing?
We have no new artifacts to add. Oh.
Check on Walter.
Walter, are you all right?
Bullshit, 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 bullshit.
Oh, he didn't. Come on, motherfucker.
Are you shooting Walter?
Once the wall has the artifact, we run.
It's unclear. Oh, they're both the hunter.
Yeah, they're
running.
They're running.
Remember when we were asking why there was a network of tunnels?
Oh no! I'm absolutely like, oh yeah, this totally makes sense. This is the part where we're gonna run down into the sewers. This guy
it very
is
much
not.
We're fleeing.
They already gone.
We're fleeing the Jefferson Memorial for the purifier.
The child
It's
is
very
the last
bad
one
that
out.
your kid is the last person out. Like, what the?
Wait, did we get the artifact?
Yeah, they said they were getting the artifacts, and yeah.
Okay, I'll be honest. I don't see how this cost us any time we would use to get to the Eye.
Right.
This seems like this is just on our way to the Eye.
Hang on, the NPCs are getting stuck on each other. Give us just a minute!
Wait, why didn't we just leave through the front door?
Because we built these tunnels for a cool action sequence.
We seem to have evaded him, because, like, nobody's following. Hi, what's up? Oh, there he is. Okay, it's really annoying that the dragon shouts that I have specifically for combat don't work on these fuckers.
It's not surprising, is it?
I mean, I guess not.
I'm wondering if you're going to get wanted for murder. Oh, go ahead.
The more badass
that would
the
be
hunter...
a distinct possibility. Walter, what are you doing?
The more badass the hunter turns out to be, like, narratively, the funnier it is that our method of fighting is just juggling him by shooting him in the face.
Walter, come on.
If Vasco picks him up and carries him, this would be the greatest game ever. Is that just a random civilian popping shots off at the hunter?
Yeah, is Walter gonna be good? Is he gonna get up?
No.
The hunter resisted gravity wave. Hi.
She's concerned enough to stand on the table.
Oh, man!
But it's like she saw a rat rather than a gunfight. Like,
oh, the elevator. Spaceport.
Yeah, so this was like a shortcut to the spaceport.
Okay, we're all here. Good. It would have been more interesting if, like, wow, they're really going in on, like, oh yeah, the aliens have shown, well, the Destiny Warlocks have shown up, is what these guys look like.
Seems like this is a job for the cops.
Yeah.
I mean, they're shooting.
Bethesda NPCs fighting each other will never not look funny. They're constitutionally incapable of making it look cool. They just look really dumb.
Like, there's no sense right now that this is taking longer than it would have otherwise taken us to get to our ship. This doesn't feel like a choice we made. This just feels like something invisible happened. And as a result, we're gonna get there and everybody's gonna be dead instead of alive.
Help the others. That Starborn is right behind us. We have to risk it.
What are you?
We'll be dying up there.
Why are you all going to the pilot seat as if you're about to take the controls and then stopping and going, wait, hold on, I can't do that.
You're the only person allowed to drive. But they want to impress upon you the urgency
Are we gonna
of
have a
getting to that
space
seat.
fight?
I don't think so.
Oh, what the did somebody fall out of the ship? Did you see that?
I did not. You'll have to, get back.
It may have been the Starborn.
Oh, hello.
It's a Klingon bird of prey, huh?
What are you going to do with the armillary now? I wonder.
Futurama, how you doing?
That does look like the Planet Express.
It does.
Smug.
Okay, I gotta
guys,
be honest.
Bethesda...
These guys being like smug assholes makes me considerably less interested in the mystery of who the fuck the Starborn are.
There's nothing less interesting than a smug asshole.
I was merely taking the shortest path to my destination. But now, I think I'll just kick back.
This is much less interesting than that first conversation, where they almost seemed like desperate to prevent us from doing something catastrophic or something, and now it's just like, ah, you suck, haha.
This is something that I would have told Bethesda at any point in their development process since Fallout 3. Like, I think that they've got things that they can write reasonably well. I think that a lot of the time there are weaknesses in kind of their narrative process that come through. I think one of those is I don't think they get to have a smug chuckle. I think
So
they
he
just can't give
he's
themselves.
like, oh yeah,
if they
you know
ever
what?
write-
Like, yeah, you know what? Just keep collecting the artifacts. That's cool. Okay, bye.
There's a reason for that story-wise that we'll get to whenever we get to the next story chunk. I don't know if we're really spending all next week.
Is it going to be
doing
as
this
satisfying as all this stuff was?
Shit, yes.
Oh fuck.
But there is a reason, and we will discover that in due time, and it's exciting.
Should we board the eye and do that,
I mean,
or wait until?
you might-
Is that a missile?
No, it's another spaceship.
No, that's a random other. Might as well what?
Well, as I was gonna say, do you want to just get it out of the way, or do you want to stop here and save here?
Fuck it, we're here.
Yeah. It doesn't look like it
I do-
actually got damaged.
I like the
It's
kiss
already
cam, by
kind
the
of a
way.
piece
The
of shit.
longer we do it, I do like the kiss cam. I think I said it looked
It's a-
awkward at first. I changed my mind.
It's a good way to solve some problems because docking is not a mechanic this game is interested in, like, actually doing systems-wise.
What, Sam? What?
Hey, Barrett.
He's visibly dead.
Barrett,
He is visibly dead.
Yeah.
It's Sam. We're gonna find all those artifacts.
This
okay,
sucks.
Barrett? We'll solve this mystery.
Wait, Barrett, you needed to talk to me about something, right?
He's gone.
You want to
Clear,
have a conversation
this
now?
doesn't suck. This doesn't suck like I miss Barrett. This is just bad. This just boo.
Come on.
This is just not good.
Let's get going.
Barrett died on his way back to his home world. Like, I say that half jokingly, but seriously, it all happened off screen, and, you know, show don't tell.
Oh, thank goodness. You're all right. I'll be okay now. Go on. Take care of the others.
I do wonder how it chooses who is in what, group. I assume it's by some level of friendship or
You
something.
can tell they're fine because there's not blood everywhere.
Alive.
Because in my game,
Ghost can keep
Sarah was the one that I think would have died if
Died?
yeah. But I can't remember why. But it ultimately was Barrett. I chose to
Saw the ship
run
dock
like you
with
did
the
through the
eye.
tunnels.
We took up the arms call, but when the doors opened, there was no one there. Skulked in like a damn specter. Before I had to know, it was nothing.
I wonder if it's just like the person that you've
Times
been
unknown,
with
but I
the
came too long enough to
most,
hear
or the
him
person
gloat
you were with
about going
most
to the
recently.
lodge and seeing our friends trying to crawl away from him.
Well, it would
on
have to
bloody
be Sam
trail.
then, because they force you to take Sam on that mission.
Can't be sure.
Well, before that mission, I mean.
Starborn could have done a lot more damage. Guessing the glitter of the prize wasn't here.
On the upside, we don't have to incredibly and inappropriately flirt with Barrett while he's talking about his dead husband anymore.
That was
So
awkward.
there's that.
Not many sights to see before I lost the lights.
He's like mourning the loss of his husband, and we're like,
No tears for
"What's
the
up,
old.
sweet cheeks?"
Not
Like,
the others
why?
to worry about.
I'd like to lose you.
That was just so awkward.
What do we got?
He came out of nowhere. We were working on the repairs when the ship docked. We ran to defend the station,
Just
but
nobody ever had
after the
personal
doors
cloaking
opened,
devices
there
in this
wasn't
universe. Like,
anyone there.
Well, also, it can just dock. Like, it can just do that. Like, I figured he teleported on board using space magic or whatever, but, like, literally he docked.
Through the air. That's when I saw the Starborn. It went very quickly after that. I only saw the one.
yeah, we got like hundreds of civilians killed, so
Thank you. I don't think I can move right away. But I'll make it. Go on.
Why not just blow up the station? Like, they
Because
want
then
us
you
to
wouldn't have an
stop
interesting
getting
choice
the
for
artifacts.
players.
They could just verify the artifacts aren't on the station. Oh, okay. Nobody's gonna.
We're done mourning.
Gonna, like,
Sam's gone through all the stages of grief. He's done. He's fine now.
Exploring space.
We just come back and they covered him with a pile of dirt.
Like this?
It's the dirt that was blocking the hallways.
No, he's just in
buried
one of
him
those piles.
They buried him.
His hand is sticking out of one of the debris piles.
He built a cross out of junk and stuck it on top.
Where's Barrett?
Oh, he's just over there. You can see him if you look over there. No, he's not gone. He's right over there.
I will say, Barrett was easily my favorite NPC in this video game.
Yeah.
Lodge and the Eye are not secure.
We haven't given
Okay.
Sarah much of a chance.
So, here's where 13 hours in they introduce the idea of base building.
Oh, fuck me. Oh, God. Oh.
Remember how everyone loved building their own encampments in Fallout 4? Well, we kept those mechanics around.
The only time that was fun was when I used cheats to make it so that I didn't have to worry about gathering a bunch of random junk.
Well, there is good news. If you don't want to do this, you can opt out. No, you can opt out by keeping the artifacts on the frontier.
More is the worse if we abandon her and try to start over.
I
So
mean,
you
why
have the
wouldn't we
option.
just do that?
That's what I did. But you have the option if you want to hide them somewhere physical to build a base and put them in a vault on your base on some random planet. But also, you could just keep them on the ship and whatever.
So like with every other system in this game, you can just decide not to. Like,
found us because we're
Yes.
somewhere
Again, it feels like at one point there was some
like how the
No Man's Sky style, like setting up a base on a planet to sustain yourself. That was boring and it was done better in other games, so they abandoned it. It was based on the Fallout 4 stuff. It still kind of exists. It's still kind of integrated into the narrative through this narrative hook, but it otherwise doesn't really matter.
If they do another strike from the curtain.
But the narrative excuse for it is we build an outpost and hide the artifact somewhere where the outsiders can't find it.
Clear from the few encounters we've had that the artifacts are all.
Or you could just keep it on the ship. I think that's what I did. I think that's what most people end up doing unless they're real into the game.
Try to find out where we put them.
I mean, I guess it doesn't, like, at least it doesn't force you into doing that. Again, like,
not easily moved.
there's all these fucking skeletons of what the game was originally envisioned as, at least as far as, like, they started to implement these systems. But I don't think I would have liked that game, so, like...
We've had three lenses of discussing this game's lack of high-quality content, right? One lens is they had ambitious plans that didn't work out. Another lens is Bethesda has locked themselves into a particular form factor of video game that has many restrictions they're not prepared to acknowledge. And then the last is, it's just straightforwardly bad, and I would say that this week has been mostly the last one.
So is this the first time the game has actually said, hey, go think about building stuff in your ship? Although
yes,
it says to go to the cockpit, so is there anything else for us to talk about? Where's Walter?
But we can at least move the artifacts.
Is he just...
Oh. Maybe that's Walter. He's peacing
do
out.
Do they all just live on the ship now? Like...
I think they live on the Eye until you can... I want to say you can assign... Can you assign people to outposts?
Yes. Okay, yeah. They're all on the ship.
I actually want to say that I really don't like the doors in this game.
Okay.
Like, every time we use a door and it, like, folds or contracts in a weird way, I just think it looks a little bad.
Sorry, what looks bad?
Doors in this game. every like space door that has like a weird way of opening.
Yeah.
I don't think any
okay,
of it's good.
So there's not actually a physical Amarilli. We just got a screen with the artifacts, which incidentally we did not know was called the Amarilli until 2 minutes ago. Like,
again, it feels like they tested it. People did not like doing the forced base building halfway through the narrative, so they just said, okay, yeah, you can do it on the ship, sure, whatever, and then they just added a little screen.
Oh.
Again, no evidence of that except for the way it's implemented, which seems to indicate that.
Yeah. Well, next time we should mess around with the shipbuilding.
And base building.
We can
pick a nice little planet.
I like how there's like a physical console where you can look at the map even though you don't need it at all. You wonder if like maybe that was originally how it worked.
Like the cockpit
all
was
right, well,
okay, go ahead.
Yeah, like you had to it was a little more crunchy. You had to actually go to the navigation console to use the map to travel to places rather than just
right. And then like you would sit in the cockpit for dogfighting and sit in the cockpit for like flying through local space. But then whenever you were jumping through space, you would go to the navigation table. So, again, not unlike Sea of Thieves, kind of.
I don't think Bethesda's capable of creating an experience that has the kind of tactile feel of a Sea of Thieves. Like ship. I think that's one of the worst things you could say for their games, is that I think that I
just don't know.
They've gotten to the point where they feel very cold, and like the interactions with the world feel very like abstract and clinical, despite the vastly increased fidelity of the world.
Yeah.
I think some of its limitations. I don't know.
No. We were all supposed to be okay.
Anyway, next time, guess we find more artifacts? What does the quest even say? Return to the lodge. Why? You think the cops aren't going to be like, hey, we saw the Constellation guys running around from these super beings that, like, shot a bunch of people. We should probably ask them some questions. We should maybe confiscate their shit. Oh, whatever. Barrett's corpse. Just fucking goddamn it. You shouldn't be laughing at that. Like, that shouldn't immediately make you go, oh, this is really funny looking.